Hey, what's up, visionaries? Welcome back to the Archvision Fam Jam. My name is Anton, and hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because today's supporter squad song request comes from Merrick. This is Avril Lavigne, When You're Gone. I am super excited to get back to Avril Lavigne, man. She's one of my favorites on the channel. I love her, and yeah, excited. So before we get into this one, I do want to say you guys rock. Thank you for all the love. Also, if you guys want to support the channel at the same time, request songs like this one, and every single song we do on the channel is from the supporter squad, and also request albums and get exclusive access to uncut full album reactions, definitely join everyone in the supporter squad on Patreon. And that's also where all of the that's how the channel stays alive. That's pretty much, you know, I'll say that about it. That's how it stays alive, because YouTube doesn't give us anything. They give us $15 a month, so sometimes even less. But anyway, so yeah, thanks to my supporter squad. You guys rock. I love you. And if you guys want to get a hold of myself and hang out with the entire Archvision community, we're on Discord. Find us there. It's free, by the way, to anyone who doesn't know. It's just a community hub kind of thing. It's where also all the perks of all the fun stuff, voting and all that happens. So anyway, let's get into Avril Lavigne, When You're Gone. I think I've heard this song. She's actually a really good pianist.
I always needed time on my own.
I remember this.
I never thought I'd need you there when I cry. And the days feel like years when I'm alone. And the bed where you lie is made up on your side. When you walk away, I count the steps that you take. Do you see how much I need you right now? When you're gone, the pieces of my heart are missing you. When you're gone, the face I came to know is missing too. When you're gone, the words I need to hear to always get me through the day and make it okay. I miss you.
All right. I love Avril Lavigne. Straight up, man. Her music really kind of hits me in a really hard way. And what's weird is that I never listened to her growing up. I don't know. She just, because it's weird. I don't really think she was on the radio where I grew, like, because I don't know where I heard this. Maybe I think this was like a movie soundtrack. Maybe like Princess Bride's Diaries or something. Maybe my sister was watching it. But yeah, like I don't really remember this on the radio, but I know this song, and I don't know where I know it from. But yeah, man, Avril Lavigne, like I always say, reminds me kind of Kelly Clarkson, just like really, really honest. But we'll talk more about that at the end of the song, the lyrics and breakdown and stuff. But I just love her voice. I love the instrumentals with all her songs too. I like the mixing. I like the, I don't know. It's very emotional. It is very sappy, but in like the best. And sappy's probably not the right word. It's really real, like young love. It's real. It's authentic. That's what I'll say about it. But anyway, let's get back into it. Loving it so far.
And make it okay. I miss you.
Even like the cool violins with the piano and the acoustic guitar gels really nicely.
I've never felt this way before. Everything that I do reminds me of you. And the clothes you left, they lie on the floor. And they smell just like you. I love the things that you do. When you walk away, I count the steps
Really good production.
that you take. Do you see how much I need you right now? When you're gone, pieces
Love that note, day.
I miss you.
Man, I've said it a lot, but I said it in the song, but I really love Avril Lavigne, man. She I find her archetype really interesting. Just like the punk rock ethos and the highly emotional. Like, she strikes me as someone who's like more fiery, but then like also like just like highly emotional. And yeah, and she's a great vocalist. Like, again, I've said this before, because her voice is like a bit pop punky. I feel like people can kind of throw her under the bus as like not the best vocalist, but she has like, I think she has good range. It doesn't actually matter. I used to be more concerned with how technically talented artists were. Now I just like emotion and passion. I'm like, a good song is a good song. And I like how in this song and all of her stuff, it seems, it doesn't feel like it's like this simple verse chorus bridge. Like, it doesn't feel like it's copy and pasted. It's like every verse flows slightly differently. Every chorus, even, like, she'll finish chorus is slightly different than the last one, just showing that like she's singing this, like she's actually singing it. It's not studio trickery. It's not like, okay, let's do that chorus once and we can copy and paste it 3 times and or like do that, you know what I mean? Like, it feels really organic the way she does it. And I get weird feelings with Avril Lavigne. I get like really nostalgic feelings. Again, even though I never listened to it, maybe because it has the soundscape of the 2000s, which is when I grew up. But I don't know. She's really cool. I really dig her music. And lyrically, not much to say on my end. It's like it's a standard and a not standard love song. Like, I love love songs. Even when they're like really, again, I don't want to say naive or sappy. This is what young love is. She wrote this when she was young, and this is beautiful. It's perfect as it is, because this is how she was experiencing what she thought of love or what she was experiencing in love. And as an artist, that's all I can ask for, is just people being authentic to who they are, not trying to be anything they're not. And yeah, if you write a sappy love song, write a sappy love song. Just be authentic about it, make it real to you. And that's pretty much it. I loved it. I'm really excited to listen to more Avril Lavigne, and I love all of her power ballads, her ballads. It seems like everything she does turns into a power ballad, because she seems to like that like highly emotional, powerful music, which, again, this guy right here, I love it too. So it's like she literally writes music that I love. And I don't know, she seems like she has a good heart. She seems like a very cool person. I said that before in my her song Young Blood. I'm okay. I'm not even try to remember what it was, but I mentioned it there. I really like her vibe. Very real, and reminds me of myself. I was very lost in high school, didn't fit in. Felt like the world was really fake. Felt people were fake, and in some ways, I still feel that way. But I'm less jaded. I'm less angry about it. I just say it. That's just where people are. And there's brilliant people too. I think when you're in high school, all you see is like people unlike you. But as you get older, you find your friend group, and you find outlet like YouTube. You find a way to be creative. You find a way to be yourself. You find people that admire and value you. I think value you is more important. And you see your place in the world in a way that I don't think you do when you're in high school and you're an outsider kind of. Or even you could be popular but not feel like you actually fit in, but you're just really good at playing the part. And I feel like that could be difficult too. I was listening to a podcast just today about a woman who won, was the runner, she won Miss Pennsylvania, she was the runner-up for Miss America, she won all these beauty pageants, and it was a really touching interview with her son, and he asked her, do you think that you identify your self-worth with your beauty? And she took a long pause, and she said, yes, I do. And she was, at this point, I think she's like 60 years old. Probably about 60, maybe, yeah, probably late 60s or something. I didn't see her, I just heard her. And she was saying it's difficult not to when you win all these competitions and people love you because of your beauty. And I don't want to say that's sad. I just think it's unnecessary. Like, I just love to be in a world, and we're gonna definitely get here, where we just look at people based on who they are. You know? Yeah, there's beautiful people, and there's people that are less physically beautiful, but I have to think our culture opening up and having different kind of celebrities, even like people like Ed Sheeran, which is why I love Ed Sheeran. It's like, I think Ed Sheeran is like, he's an attractive dude, but he's not Brad Pitt, he's not George Clooney. And I think that having such a normal guy, like, he's not Justin Bieber. Like, Justin Bieber is an incredibly handsome young man, and Ed Sheeran is not quite Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? But it's just beautiful that that's where we're getting, you know, where we value just people for their music. And I'd love it to get even beyond that, just not value Avril Lavigne for her music, just value Avril Lavigne for who she is, that she exists, that she's herself. There's no one quite like Avril Lavigne on the planet, right? There's no one quite like you. There's no one quite like me. And I think when you really kind of get down to that, you know, just, that's beautiful. There's no one quite like you. And that makes you valuable. Not for any reason. You're not valuable because you're smart or anything. Like, I think we even have to get past value. Like, that's just such a loaded word too. It's just, you are accepted and loved. You're loved no matter kind of who you are and what you are. And that's what I'll say about that. I could go more, but I think it becomes redundant. So that is me talking to myself and me talking to you. So yeah, definitely. What do you think of this one? What is your favorite era of Avril Lavigne? What do you like more, this or My Happy Ending? Or Head Above Water? Head Above Water is my favorite so far. Really powerful, touching song. You know, that song just friggin' made me cry. So yeah, that was a deep one. But anyway, yeah, thank you for sticking around. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. So I love you, and I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. All right, peace.